Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to easily overclock any GPU, whether it's desktop, laptop, you name it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, to get started overclocking your GPU in 2022, you'll need a universal overclocking app such as MSI Afterburner, but you can also use something like EVGA Precision X. The procedure remains the same. I personally prefer the MSI Afterburner, so I'm just going to hit download. Let it download for a few seconds. Boom. We'll just quickly install it. 464. So it's version 4.6.4. I'm going to close out of Google Chrome. I'm going to double click. OK. Next. 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 I'll install. Just keep hitting next until it's all installed. Hit finish to launch Afterburner. Once you have the Afterburner open, it should look something like this. Now you can see it auto detects your graphics card. For me, it's NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 laptop. If you're on desktop, you might not see the laptop GPU part, but you should see the name of your GPU here. The first thing you need to do on a desktop is to set your power limit to the max. Unfortunately, this option is not available on most laptops, so you might see this slider grayed out, but you can definitely control core clock and memory clock. Now before we overclock our GPU, first we want to set it so that it overclocks automatically when we start the system. So we go to settings, then we go to general, and then we make sure start with Windows and start minimize is checked. Then press OK, and then make sure there's a button down here that says apply overclocking at system startup. Just click it once and make it go green. Now here's the fun part. All you have to do with most graphics card is with core clock, you can enter 100 to get started. It is kind of universal. It will work with most GPUs. And then memory clock with NVIDIA cards, I'd set it to plus 300. No issues. With AMD, this will be 200 and 75 respectively. So depending on your card, start over there. And if everything is stable, you can increase these numbers for more performance. I'm going to hit apply, and if I wanted to save this profile to say profile 1, click on save and click on 1, and now it is saved. It will apply at startup. You can now test it in a benchmark or game of your choice. For this video, I'm going to test it with a benchmark that is heavily GPU bound, that is Unigine superposition. I'm just going to set it to extreme 1080p resolution and then hit run. And we'll compare the scores once it's done. Alright, so with the overclock, we scored 4824. Now I know I can push my GPU even past this, and you can see the full video that I made on overclocking my laptop just up here. But this is just a standard overclock for most GPUs. And let's look at the results without the overclock. And the results are here, and you can see there is a massive amount of improvement, 5% at least across the board. If you see the minimum FPS, we're up from 26 to 27.6, average FPS of 36.08, and max FPS of 43.36. Now on paper you would say that that's not a huge improvement, but this will extrapolate to a much higher FPS when you're gaming at say 100 FPS in Fortnite or CSGO. Instead of 100, you'd be getting 105, 110, 120 in some cases, depending on how much room there is on your CPU to boost the FPS further. But if your gaming performance is hindered by graphics, this overclock will definitely help you gain more FPS. And there you have it guys, that's how you get the most out of your current GPU that you have on your PC by overclocking it. And if you want to learn how to undervolt your GPU, you can check out a video I made just up there to get even more performance out of your current GPU. If you have a question or concern about a specific GPU that you have and it's not working, let me know down in the comments how much you were able to overclock it, or if you have any trouble with it. And with that, smash that like button if this video helped you overclock your GPU consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell just down there. You can check out my other content right up here. And thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!